my trainer and I got dropped into this area. He had never been there. And we just didn't know where we were going. We didn't know how to get anywhere. We were kind of getting flustered with each other, trying to look at maps and stuff. So like day 2, I just went to Walmart and bought a GPS. It's kind of expensive, but I felt like it was a really good investment because I used that the rest of my mission. And it was nice because I felt like it kept the contention down a little bit, because it's like, hey, look at the map, Elder, you know, like, oh, we were supposed to go right. You didn't tell me to go right. And whereas you just set up the GPS and there's no contention, and you save gas money, you save miles. I mean, it's really nice investment. I mean, sure, it's a couple $100 up front, but you save a lot of time and money and gas. So my MTC group was very good. My district at the MTC, they're all very serious missionaries, and I felt like everybody, took things seriously. We all studied hard and so forth. But when I got out to the mission field, at least at that point in my mission, I did feel like, quite frankly, there were some missionaries that were pretty lax about a lot of stuff. And so I remember my very first district meeting, a lot of the missionaries were kind of like, oh, you've got 2 full years ahead of you. Like, oh, I'd kill myself if I were you. Like, oh, you're in for it. And it was kind of sad, because it was like, man, like, my MTC group was so like upright, but I get into the field and I meet, different types of missionaries and realize, oh my gosh, like, it was kind of a shock to the system a little bit. But my mission got better. Like, I feel like the missionaries as a whole started changing. I felt like we had a new mission president come in, and I felt like that turned things around, and just like the mission culture just changed. And I think mission cultures kind of fluctuate. So that is one thing to be prepared for. I mean, maybe your first week, like, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, like, you've got so much time ahead of you, and it's sad, but hopefully you don't run into that. But, it was kind of a shock to me to run into that, but